And we are live. Welcome, welcome, welcome everyone back to my live stream. I'm very excited to have you here today. My goal with this live stream is to share with you everything about building a successful online business. And I'm so proud to be part of. But we won't stop here though. I'm gonna share with you about everything else too. My favorite books, my set hacks or social media tips and trick, or even how to cook a perfect steak dinner for your family. Does it sounds good? Yay! I'm just playing. Anyway, just basically, I'm saying that anything that you interested in right here on my live stream, just let me know. We will make it happen. Okay, and here is a little bit about myself. My name is Vivian Young Barnes. I am from California, USA. I am a small business owner and also an online business owner. I'm passionate about helping people create a financial freedom through the online business. And if there's any topic you are curious about or anything that you want to learn, don't be shy. Let's make this an interactive and fun chat together. Yay! Okay, and now I'm happy to introduce a very special guest. One of my business online owner. She's very talented IT professional from Canada with a solid, steady income and very happy and balanced life. You might be wondering why. What happened? Why did she join the online business? So let's bring her up on the stage to share her inspiring story. Welcome, Kim Pham. Okay. Welcome, Kim.
Hello, Vivian. Thanks so much for inviting me today. It's so inspiring and entertaining. Thanks so
I
much.
tried. You see something new today? Yes. Oh.
It's good, it's good.
Okay. Okay. All right. So the stage is yours. Can you please introduce a little bit about yourself and the reason why you joined the online business? Thank you.
Sure, of course. So, for anyone who doesn't know me, my name is Kim, and I grew up in Canada, Ontario, actually, Canada for the past 40 years. I'm originally from Vietnam. I live here with my husband and a teenager's daughter. As profession, I'm an IT professional, actually a software engineer for 25 years in the corporate world. But then I decide to move on to the digital online business as a business owner. So I do my work daytime, my full time work daytime, and I'm doing the online business nighttime. So that's where I am right now, and the reason why I decide to move on to the digital world. I mean, we are all high tech. We are technology now in the 21st century, right? So everyone is move on to online, and it's so easy to make money online now. I actually don't have only one business. I have two online business, and I'm so
Mhm,
proud of it. And
mhm,
the reason why I decide to move, even though my IT professional job is quite decent, it's well paid, and I was having a very comfortable life until last year. Actually, I got laid off last year after 25 years of service, right? I
mhm,
really did not expect at all. It was a total shock to me, right? Like the previous day, yesterday, I came to work normally, nothing, meetings, project, everything, right? And the
mhm.
next morning, people call me, and then it takes like 5 minutes on a phone call with HR,
Mhm.
and they kick me out right away.
Yep.
So yeah, so that's why I learned my lesson, right? I mean,
Mhm,
during my career, I got laid off 3 times, but this will be the last time ever because I'm not younger anymore. I'm approaching my 50s,
mhm,
and I need a backup plan because I cannot keep going back to work. And then until when? Because I still have like 15, 20 years to work, right? Until my retirement. And
Yep.
who's going to guarantee me that I will have that job until retirement? Who knows? When I hit reach my 60, I'm going to get laid off again, right?
Yep.
So I decided to flip it and really, really building up this business for myself until I can quit my full-time job. And I'm expecting to quit within a few years.
Yep.
That's where I am right now.
Good. Totally. I, to be honest with you, I go around. I went shopping early in the morning, normally because I just want to catch like an hour or 2 hour before I get to my um, studio. I went around the shopping today, just buy some grocery, and I thought, man, what we can't survive with just one job, with just one business nowadays. So I got it. I get it when you mentioned about you have to do two things. I do two things at once too. Um, and I mentioned in my Go Live this morning too. I remember the bacons only used to cost like $2 for the whole package, and now I look at it, I'm like, oh my god, it's almost
True.
$10, right?
Yes.
Oh my god, it's
Everything is so expensive. It's not even double the price, it's triple the price right after COVID. Because, I mean, business is business, right? Like they are doing that just to recover the loss that they have during that 2, 3 years of COVID time,
yep,
right? So when the price hike is not going to go down, it's keep
yep,
hiking up, right? So
yep,
people cannot maintain it with one income is not enough.
yep. But thank you, yeah, thank you for your story, and your why too. And I thought to make it fun, sometimes you just have to laugh about it, like it's $10 now. What are you gonna do? So I'm just saying maybe they feed the the pig, some sort of spatial meal or something. That's why, just laugh about it and come back home, work hard, and then
No, I
prepare for
mean,
a
you have
retirement.
to find a solution for it, right? I
Yeah,
mean, the price hike is hiking. Like grocery everywhere is that same price. You can
yeah,
find like $10 bacon here, $12 bacon there, but at the end of the day, you cannot do anything. You cannot just go and tell the owner of that grocery store to
yep,
lower down the price, right? So you have to
mhm,
find your own solution. You either have to work 2, 3 jobs to make it up, or you find another solution, which we did, to find an online business where we can be our own boss later on in the next few years.
yes. So no wonder why I'm pretty sure, IT, being in IT, you make good income, decent income, right? And you have all sort of retirement plan offered by the company too. But then you still have to look for a different, opportunity. Then there must be a reason why, and this is your why. Thank you for that.
Yeah, I mean actually because the laid off really wake me up, right?
Yeah,
One time is
yeah,
okay, 2 time is okay, but when it comes to 3 times, and especially when I'm not younger anymore, it's a wake up call, right? Like I cannot
yeah,
go through it, and I kind of notice every 10 years
mhm,
they kind of do a big round of layoff in the companies, right? And
yeah,
obviously corporate cannot stay there forever. Like it has bankruptcy here and there, people change owner, a
mhm,
lot of things that you cannot really predict, right?
yeah,
And on top of that, last year my dad passed away at the
wow,
same period of time.
yeah,
So I was struggling because there's no income, like, and then worry about the funeral and all those things. It's cost a lot of money, right?
yeah, mhm,
Especially emotionally, physically, mentally, everything just adding up.
combined,
And also like some of my family members, not only one, not only two, at least three of my
mhm,
immediate family members got diagnosed with serious illness. So it's just really a three major event happening to me all at the pretty much at the same time. So
yeah,
it's really a waking up a call, right?
yeah,
And for me, I kind of consider myself pretty strong. I have a very strong mindset and I'm very strong. But
mhm,
to face those three major event is did it did
too
affect
much,
me.
yeah,
Yeah. So yeah, so that's I have a very big why. So I want
yeah,
to make this business working, even though it's not easy. Like starting a business is really not easy. Like you
yeah,
have to really work hard for it.
yeah,
Nothing comes easily anyways in
yeah,
life, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if you're working hard and you keep connected, you never give up, you're going to be there. It's
Yes.
proven already. It's proven by so many thousands of people in our
Uh-huh.
community, right?
Uh-huh.
So I have no doubt. It's just like, it's everyone has their own journey, their own path. So either you make it because you're working hard and you really focus on you trust the system and you focus on what you're doing, you're
Mm-hmm.
going to eventually make it and
Yep.
reach your goals. Yeah.
Yep. And I'm a business owner too, so I know the struggle. I can easily compare between traditional business and also online business. I mean, online business is like a dream. It is a dream. It's so simple to the point that I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe it. This is a business. How can it be so simple like that? Um, but I'm glad you found it. I found it, and we have to make it work. Yes, and when you mentioned about being fired in 5 minutes, I disagree with you. Actually, take only 5 seconds. When they hire you, right? They interview you the first time, the second time, the third time. But when they fire you, right? They call you and, hey, Kim, you fired.
No,
Five
actually,
seconds.
the 5 second is with the boss, right? The boss was there, and then they pass me on to the HR person, and then we have to go through the paperwork. That takes
Uh-huh.
5 minutes.
There you go. So we generous. We being generous with the boss. But yeah, I'm a business owner myself, so I don't have that feeling, but I can feel you. I can feel you. And you came in with this business with like because for that reason I joined this business because of my health, and many of us business come in with this business with many other reasons. But I think two thing is, being laid off and also the health, I think is the most important. Also the retirement. We will talk about retirement later. But yeah, I joined this business because I had a very bad health issue during pandemic and also after pandemic. Also a wake up call for me. I thought that I can't not do this anymore. That's when I said it all the time. I reevaluate my life. So I decided to jump in. Paid the $149 instantly, and became an online business. A week later. How long did you become to an online business? I forgot.
It
How long?
took me only
How
three
long did it?
days. It only
Oh,
took me 3 days.
you
Well, you
did
know
it.
what? Because I already have those online business knowledge, right? Because I started off my first online business about 5 years ago, and it's still running in the background right now. And I already know because I built that business from A to Z all by myself from scratch, learning from Google, from different people. But I was
Uh-huh.
only by myself, right? So it's a hard time for me to kind of learn. But when I learn the knowledge, I know already. So switching from that business to this business, because that business I have to deal with product, this business I have to deal with people. So dealing with people is easier than
Oh,
dealing with product.
maybe,
And
maybe not though.
yeah, and over time, obviously, everyone wants to retire early, right? Because my goal is to retire within 3 to 5 years from now,
Yeah,
and dealing with product because I have to handmade the product, so I have
yeah,
to stay home. I have to shut down my store. Like when I go on vacation, I don't have anything because I already have to shut down my online store, right? And I'm
yeah,
not home to handmade the product. So over time, it's an issue for me because it's not sustainable. I cannot just keep going for the next 10, 20 years, even though that business is doing very well. But I decide to slow down a little bit and focus on this one because when I deal with people, I can work anywhere. I can travel. I bring my laptop, bring my phone with me, and work on anywhere and go live like this from Cancun, from Japan, from anywhere. It's not a problem because I don't have to do anything, right? I just have to talk.
yeah. I
And
can
for me,
tell.
yeah, and for me, like my personality, I like to socialize. I like to, meet people, talk about anything, whatever, about life, family, kids, school, whatever. Business, now it's business because I'm passionate about business.
See, my audience can tell the vibe, the how much you love this business, how much we love this business. Every time I talk about this business, I have the same. energy level. And I'm like, just want to jump in and tell everybody, tell the whole world about this business, just like you. Thank you.
Right.
Thank you so much.
No worries.
We're burning right now.
Actually, you know what? I work my 9 to 5 job, right? It's very demanding job and I have a lot of meetings back to back here and there. It's just like giving me a lot of headache and people are, like we try to figure out like deadlines and project and things like that, right? So
Mhm.
it's a lot of headache. But when I switch to this business, suddenly I don't know why, but I'm tired, but it's just like energy just come because I'm so excited. That's
Yeah.
when the passion comes in, right? You have to be
Mhm.
very passionate on what you're doing, and finding your passion is very important because otherwise you're kind of forcing yourself to work, right?
Mhm.
But we don't want to force ourselves. We want to enjoy the journey. We want to enjoy the process. I don't care if it's I'm getting longer or shorter. People are much faster than me. I really don't care, right? I care about my journey, my business, and I enjoy doing it. That's the end of the day.
That's the end of the story.
Exactly.
Good. That's the end of the story. Thank you. Okay, now let's get into the first questions. I have a whole list of questions I'm going to ask you because but I know that you're gonna have all the answer for me because I'm pretty sure whatever I ask you, this is the question I get from my potential client, and I'm pretty sure it's your client too. So I take that opportunity to answer on go live, so it's real, right? And it's easier to explain. Okay, are you ready?
Of course. Go ahead.
Okay. All right. My first question for you. What is your favorite part about running an online business?
Wow. My favorite part. Yeah. Well, actually, running on an online business, the reason why I decided to run this online business is for freedom. The freedom that it's bringing with this business, right? Because being able to work anywhere anytime, whether I'm at home or I'm traveling or I'm spending time with my family or friends, for example, going out for dinner, going out on a
Mm.
trail, I can still work on this business. I can record myself, I can go live, and then I can post it on social media, right? So you
Yes.
can really work anywhere you want. And I'm
Mhm.
not tied down to one place at a time, or I have a fixed schedule. I have to put another clock, wake up at 9 o'clock, catch up a meeting at 10, and so on, so on. I can work whenever I want, even at 2 a.m. if I feel like working on the business. I wake up and I work on the business because I have an idea coming in and I don't want to lose that idea, right? And yeah, so that's the thing, and that's the flexibility that allow me to be present for my loved one, for my family. And it's also give me the time to really focus on what's matter the most to me. And
Mm.
at this point of time, what's matter the most to me is to spend time with my family, with my
Yeah.
mom as she's aging, like she's not younger anymore.
Mhm.
I just regret that I did not um, spend a lot of time with my dad last year because we are far away. Like they are in Montreal, I'm in Toronto, so it takes me like 6 hours drive back and forth. It pretty much long weekend or holidays only. So I just feel like I did not spend a lot of time with them. So with my mom, I really want to spend more time with her, right?
Right.
So that's makes me go into this business as well.
Okay. Yeah,
um,
that makes sense.
yeah.
The family,
Exactly.
because when they gone, they gone.
They gone.
You know.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
cannot have that time back.
Yeah, even if you look at the picture or video, it won't help. It actually bring back the memory and regret that we work making money, and then no time for family. I think you make a right choice, right decision. Yeah,
Right.
congratulations.
Thank you. So that's not it, eh? Because when I joined the business is for the money, obviously, and the flexibility, the time that I can get it back. But
Mhm.
as soon as I join in and I start to kind of be more familiar with the business and how it works and the community, one another thing that I really loves about this is because I'm connecting with amazing people around the world, right?
Mhm. Yes.
So the online business space is just filled with people like me, like people like us, right?
Mhm.
Like-minded people who are really, really passionate about the business,
Yep.
and reading their story or chit-chatting with them, it's just so inspiring, and that's kind of pushing me to move forward because I'm kind of asking myself, they have no experience, their English is not that good. They don't have technical skill like me, right? I'm an IT
Mhm.
professional. It doesn't take me a lot of time. But if they can do it, I can do it too, right? I'm
Mhm.
I'm very confident on that. So that's the way how I train my mindset, and that's the way I want to go. So being part of this, supportive networks, and even help mentoring others people in their journey, it's just make this work more fulfilling. I feel like my life is really, it's going with a purpose, not just for the heck of living, right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. And that's true. And only this business offer that. If you go out open a traditional business, don't ever call me. Don't ever contact me. Okay. If you are my competitor, don't call me. I'm not gonna help you.
You know what? I have a very close friend. She wants to open a bubble tea store. And
Mm,
I was talking to her about this business, right? But it's really up to her to decide if she wants to join or not. But she,
mm,
she has still a fear of showing up on social media, expose herself, and
mhm,
privacy and all those stuff, right? But
mhm,
it's just it I mean, you have to get out of that comfort zone to
yeah.
be able to be successful. But
Mhm,
in her case, she wants to open a bubble tea store. But
mhm,
look at the bubble tea store, it's a traditional business, right? Like, you have
mhm,
to be
yeah,
there, you have to hire people, you have to maintain inventory, you have to deal with a lot of things, and it's not cheap. The investment
no,
is not cheap at all
no,
compared to this business. It's way beyond, right?
way
So
beyond.
so yeah, but anyway, it's up to people to decide whatever they want in
No,
life,
you're
right?
right. Like I say, I can take all day. I can take all day to compare from the cost and the time. And I guarantee you, once you open a traditional business, there's no way you can have time for the family. You don't even have time for yourself. I remember I'm the first to open. I used to have a restaurant too.
Oh,
I'm the first one to open. I'm the last one to close, right? So if that's your goal, like the first one step into the store and the last one at midnight close the store, go home. Your kids already go to sleep. Your husband already tired. Your parent already somewhere or asleep too. Then go with that decision. But if you think that your goal is different, your goal is to spend more time with family before it's too late, then this is it. This is it. Welcome, welcome in with us. We here. You can, contact Kim from Canada. You can contact me. I'm from California. We here to help to answer all questions that you need to know about this business. And what's next, Kim? The $149, right?
yes.
Can
I
you
mean,
please?
149 is really nothing. It's just a
Yes.
meal, a family meal
Mhm,
dinner of four.
mhm,
Just go out, have that family dinner, and that's it, right?
yep,
It
mhm,
doesn't bring you anything. But if you're
mhm,
willing to pay that 149 and go in here and explore the business, I mean, you might be opening another door for you, right? That you can see other opportunity that you never saw before, like
yep.
especially the compensation and the commission of this business. Oh my gosh, like, you just have to work hard for a few years, and I mean, you can sit there doing nothing, like doing nothing, literally nothing, and you still have, like, a good 5-figure income every
Yep.
month. So yeah,
I
but you
have
have to you have to work hard first, right? Nothing
I
comes
have
easy.
exactly oh my god, you just did earlier when I I pay $149 and I watch all the video. I'm like, oh my god, where did this come from? Where you been hiding from me?
And you know what? Like, at the very beginning, because I kind of know, right? So I was very skeptical. I was like, I was one of the most skeptical in the team. I would say, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I just don't believe in the coach or the mentor or the ringing, because who are you, right? Like, you're all stranger to me, right? But
Yeah.
I really did my research. I really dig into each person from day one until now, and I
Uh,
even contact them, right? I even contact at least 10 people just to verify how accurate it is, right?
yeah.
And some people obviously shut me down. Some people give a little bit of details here and there. Anyway, so yeah, I did my job. I did really a lot of research, and I remember that through within that 3 days that I did my research before deciding to go in and really starting the business. I just slept for 4 or 5 hours
Yep.
within
Well,
that 3 days just to figure out if it's
uh,
true or not. I don't really believe in the numbers. I'm just telling you, like, what is my research is. I don't believe in the numbers only, right? People can post whatever, who cares, right? Like, those are just numbers. But some people do post their T4A, which is in Canada, a tax form to fill up for the government, and some people also post the 1099 form. I really trust on that because it's proven, right, with numbers. Yeah.
oh, I mean, we even have people who work for the government that actually a business partner too. So again, it's really up to everybody to come in and kind of, find out about this business. But other than that, if it's legit or not, I don't even want to go there because it's so legit to the point that I don't even want to talk about it. And you and IT, come on, IT is very detailed and very careful. So of course, you have to do your research, and I trust
I
you.
I mean, like, you have to expose yourself. You have to expose your family life, your face in front of the social medias, in front of worldwide, so many people out there. How like, I mean, I don't want to expose myself like that if this business is not a legitimate business, right? That's
Mhm.
my number one must. Basically a must for me to decide to go in, because I don't want to deal with any problem. I have enough problem in my life already. More problem? No way. No, thank you. Right?
Yes,
So
yes,
so yeah. So that's my number one must. It has to be legitimate. And
yeah,
then obviously I found out number two for me is because I can pass on this business to as a legacy to my daughter.
yeah,
So I cannot pass my degree, I cannot pass my knowledge, right? But I can
mhm,
pass this business to her, a
right,
100%.
yeah,
So if I can build that empire to the point where I can reach that passive income monthly, 5 figure, she doesn't even have to work.
right. And it's really up to her if she wants to
Exactly. And if she
continue
wants
what.
to continue, it's up to her. And then she can pass it on to her future generation too. It's like it's a legacy, right? Where you can pass on to future generation.
If she doesn't want to, it's okay. All the money is gonna go to us. We're just gonna be at the beach wearing, what, swimming suit and have like a, a margarita. We all good. The
Right.
kids doesn't have to, but if they want to, you're right. The kids can continue, and we only need a few years to build it up. Then we all relax, right? Thank
Exactly. That's the life that I'm looking
you.
forward.
Yeah, thank you for mention about that too. Okay,
Yes.
so the next question. Let me see which question is more fit in at this time. Okay, let me see. Okay, okay. So the vision for the future of online business, I think this is the answer. We gonna pass this to the kids. That's
Hmm.
good.
Yep.
Oh, okay. So now, why do you think having a passive income is important?
Well, that's so obvious, right?
No,
I
it's
mean, for
not.
me,
Some people they don't think
like, I don't
so.
know about other people, but for me it's so obvious. Like, I know the reason, I know my why. I have such a big why already, right? So basically for me, passive income is it's very important because it's just give me that freedom, that freedom, and be my own boss, like, without any tie into a traditional 9 to 5 grind, right? Like, I don't have to have an alarm clock. I'm a I love to sleep. I just don't want to say it out loud, but I
Love to
really love
sleep.
to sleep. And I can sleep like until 2 p.m. if I want to over the weekend. You know me, right? But it just depends, right? I don't want to be, disturbed during my sleep. So having an alarm clock is just annoying. For me, it's just annoying. So I want to get out of that, you know, situation.
Yeah,
And obviously it's allow me to learn I mean to earn money even
yeah,
when I'm not actively working, so I can
right,
spend more time with my family, uh, pursue my passion, and just be there for the people who needs me the most, which is my mom at
right.
this point of time.
How old is she?
she's
How
uh she's 78 now,
oh,
almost 80, but her health is not great. some
um,
some people are 85, but they are much more healthier.
oh, okay.
Yeah, so yeah, so I just want to spend more time with her. um and yeah, and also like I want to really build a safety net, because there's unexpected life change, right? Like life is not pinky all the time. You might be very comfortable, everything goes smoothly for you now, but one day it's going to hit you. We
Yeah.
are all human, is going to come to you sooner or later, so you
Yep.
better have that backup plan ready, right?
Yep.
Because building a business is it's not a quick rich scheme, right? It's
Yeah.
not going to, you're not going to be super successful the next day. It takes time, it takes years. So you better start building now if you want to have that secure financial life, and stress free life in the
Yep.
next few years.
Yep.
And it's just about the money, right? It's not just about the money. Yes, I came in with the money in mind, but I
Yeah.
changed. Then I just changed my mindset, and it's not only about the money here. It's about building a life that I love and I feel complete, and with obviously less worry and more choice in life. So instead of just going to Cancun, I want to go to Maldives, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same as you. I came in with the because of the potential of the business. I know that same, business mindset, but then I'm pretty sure the online business is gonna cut short of my time building and then also retiring. Compared to the traditional business, so same mindset as you. Come in money, but now totally change. There's more than that. It's the family thing. You too. You deserve a lot more than just money. You deserve to relax. You deserve to have more vacation. You deserve to, see your little baby grow up and then walk and then, attend all the activity at school. Totally agree. Okay. Thank you so much. Okay.
You're
Now,
welcome. My pleasure.
the next question is going to be hard, but I hope you have an answer for me. Okay. What is the mistake you make in your online business? Tell me, don't tell me we don't have any mistake. Okay. We do have mistake. And what did you learn from it?
That's true. That's true.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, I do have a bunch of mistakes, but let's not talk about the technical side, okay?
Make it
um,
real though.
yeah, yeah. So one of my biggest mistake is I really I was trying to learn everything in such a short period of time, because when I came in and I start my business, I was so excited. I was like so excited. There's just
Wow.
so many things to learn, right? And I
Okay.
want to see result right away, like result, because people can do it in 6 months, 1 year, so on, so on. And I was excited. I really want to see result, but then I kind of realized that there was just so much to absorb. There's just
Mm,
so much, right? So much. You learn so much from people, you learn so much from the mastermind. Even now, like we have drops in every day, right? It was just so much knowledge that I felt overwhelmed. It's like I felt overwhelmed.
yeah.
So it's just quickly led me to burnout. I was burning out. I slept like 4 or 5 hours a day just to learn the
Everything.
like everything in such a short time, right? So I learned that. I kind of learned through the experience. So I slow down. I slow down and I have to enjoy the process.
Yeah.
That's the key. You have to enjoy the process. I take things like one step at a time every day, which makes my work more manageable, right? And more enjoyable, obviously. And I really trust that one day this business will pick it up. It's really depend on your journey. Some people do fast, some people, but when the right time for you come, the business will pick it up and things will just fall into place naturally.
Right.
It's not just about the speed, right? It's about building like a very solid foundation for the long-term success. So
Yeah.
yeah, so that's pretty
But,
much
but
my.
you know what? But don't be scared though. Don't be
No,
scared
I'm not
because
scared. I'm not scared. I just want to avoid burnout and I really want to enjoy the journey. What I'm
right,
doing, I'm passionate about it and I enjoy the process.
right.
And I did enjoy it because there's just so much to learn. You pay 149 USD to learn this much lifetime. I
Uh-huh.
mean, it's a no-brainer thing, right?
Right.
Instead of going to university, you have to finish in 4 years
Oh, yeah.
and have like $100,000 in debt in student loan.
Yeah.
Like you compare. I mean, you don't need like a 5 years old kid can understand that, right?
I'm just saying the audience that listening to what Kim mentioned, I felt a little bit about the same thing too. When you so new at this business, you came in, you feel that you have to learn everything from the beginning. Just it's for everything applied to everything though. Like if you want to be a dentist, you have to go through school for 4 years, 6 years, and then do the resident right for another few years before you actually become a dentist. Doctor, same thing. Lawyer, same thing. Even myself, I'm esthetician, I have to finish 800 hours of, lecture or courses before they each, and then I have to take the test, and then I can work as an esthetician. So everything you have to learn, but you just have to compare. But at least online business is your choice, your choice, right? The
And you
800.
learn at your own pace.
Yeah. Because we're so excited, just like you. I finished everything within 2 or 3 weeks. Do we really have to finish within 2 or 3 weeks? No, 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 no. But that's just because we have the same energy level. We want to set up, we want to run, we want to, have client right away. So that is the reason why. But do not, don't worry about it. You guys can take time because everything takes time.
Exactly, exactly. That's why I was trying to tell the audience try to avoid the burnout because I've been there. I have that experience, and you have to slow down and enjoy the process here.
Yes. Okay. All right. So, last questions. I guess we have enough time for very, very, very last questions. Um, what is one piece of advice you would give to someone starting an online business? The first thing, take time. Take
Yes,
time, right?
actually, I was just mentioning about it. Like, I really I want to have that one piece of advice, right? To give to someone who just started the business, right? Take your time, be patient, and keep consistency, right? It's really easy to get excited at the very beginning because really you have so much to learn. You want to learn in such a short period of time. You want to make money right away, and you want to
Uh-huh.
see like quick result, right? Just like I did before. But yeah, I learned from experience building something really meaningful, and it's a long term thing, right? So building something very meaningful really takes time, right? So basically you just have to commit to showing up consistently every day on your business on social media consistently, even on the day that you're feeling moody, right? Oh, I'm not in the mood. Oh, it's rainy outside. Yeah, I'm tired, blah blah blah, whatever the excuse, right? You show up in your business every single day. You can tell to your audience today I'm under the weather. I'm not feeling well, I'm sick, whatever, but I'm
Mhm.
showing up because I love my business. I
Yep.
love what I'm doing.
Yep.
So yeah, so this journey is it's really like I would think it as a marathon. It's not a sprint, right? It's a marathon. It's a long term. So you
Yeah.
just need to stay focused and build that strong foundation, and then long term you're going to get there. And
Yeah,
never give up.
agree.
Never ever give up.
You're right. Think about it. Just like traditional business, you cannot just shut the door. You already open. You pass out the flyer everywhere. Advertise everywhere, and then they show up at your door and it's shut. Like 2 3 days in a row. It's not gonna happen. Nobody run business like that. So 100% agree with you. Show up on the business. Work and put your time and effort in it as much as you can. You will see the result. You will. There's no doubt about it. Thank
Well,
you
at
so
the
much.
you know what? At the very beginning, people
Uh,
will have doubt because we're all human, right? But
right.
as soon as you see those very first check, you will know that this business is true. The money is real,
Yes.
right?
Yes. Yeah.
So from that day on, I keep moving because I know that I physically have that check
Yep. And there's more check coming.
and more check
I
coming,
really
and
receive
the
more
amount
check.
is
Yay!
double, triple, and so on, so on.
Yes.
That's why we're so excited because if there's no money related, who's going to work like crazy, right? People
Yes.
are working, are so excited about this business. So many people joining this business online. There's a reason,
Right.
but you have to find out that reason.
Yep. That's our job. Thank you so much, Kim. Yes, my last, I don't want to say advice, but something that I want to share with you before we end the go live today. Um, you just have to know your why, just like Kim say, and you are the one who decide if it's the right time. And once you can't, here's a hint, a hint. I hope Kim agree too. Once you see our go live, once you contact us, it's the hint. It's a hint that you are looking for something else. You want to replace for something that you're not happy with. So that's your hint. So if you in that situation, please contact one of us. Message Kim, message me. We're here to help you. And also the $149, don't worry. We talk about it. But we didn't mention about that's a 30 days refund. Yeah. So you come in, you have 30 days to know inside out of this business. And if you feel like this is not what you're looking for, it's fully refund, no question asked, and no bugging. Okay. So thank you, Kim, for being here today with us. Do you have anything to say at the very last minute? Or
That's pretty much it. Take action today. Don't wait until something happened to you to react, right? Take it today and you will
yeah.
see the change.
Yes, yay. Thank you again. Thank you everyone for watching today. If you have any question, you put in a comment or message one of us. We will be there. Thank you so much and have a great today is Wednesday. I lost
Wednesday.
track.
Because we're working from home. That's why.
I know. Have a great Wednesday with your family and you too, Kim. Good night.
Yep.
Thank you
Thank you very much for
everyone.
inviting me over. Good night,
All right.
everyone.
See you until next time.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye.